Hello YouTube, time for another teardown. Here we have a pilot's call panel made by Boeing, which is basically just a little switch box. It's got some switches on the front, nice long clicky switches, and yeah, that's about it on the front actually. It's got some little bits in the back which we'll take a look at, some funny little bits of flex cable, and yeah, there we go. Let's take it apart and see what's in it. Got defeated by a squirrel already. So here we go, fairly standard design of front panel, a little coaxial type cable to get the power through to the illumination. Looks like a date there, 1982. So, okay, that's quite nice. This is some kind of silicon foamy stuff to keep all these little things in. Are they all like that? They are all like that. Okay, I don't know what these little boards do. But they all seem to be pretty much the same. Okay, so here we have two quite nice little relays. This one being a balanced force relay. They're quite interesting. They actually have a permanent magnet in as well as an electromagnet. So so there's some positive force going both ways, both when it's turned on and turned off with no power. And this one is some kind of time delay thing with a built-in 30-second delay. Yeah, both nice hermetically sealed little units there. Probably cost a fortune. And this is the switch assembly. So we've got these nice big long switches, all made up in units, spot welded together. That's quite interesting. So yeah, they obviously came from the switch factory like that, I think, as they've got the part number actually stamped onto the connecting bar, not the switches themselves. They will go into this flat flex. It isn't actually that flexible. Interestingly, this flat flexy stuff is laminated into the PCB material, so that's nice. That's a very custom part they've made there, just to avoid putting in some wires wiring up all these, which, I mean, they've had to have a wiring step anyway to connect to this back connector. You would have thought if they were going to go to the effort to make all this sort of assembly, they could have just found a back connector with some pins on the back instead of wire connectors, and done another flat flex that went to the back of that and mounted to the other side of this, and save themselves even more effort. But apparently they didn't, for whatever reason. So yeah, let's take this bit apart some more. So yeah, these little boards are all the same. They've got the same part number on all of them. funny silicone foamy stuff. So yeah, here you go. Here you can see the PCB assembly they've made. This Captan stuff actually does just go straight into the middle of this this bit of normal PCB laminate, with the all the traces going right across. So that's really quite a nice advanced bit of quite a nice advanced construction technique they've used there. As I say, it is rather peculiar that they didn't use a similar thing to connect to this. So yeah, these are the fairly standard type connector with, okay, this has 2 bulbs in and actually 2 little blanks, so you could put 4 in potentially. So we've seen these elsewhere in my videos, although these seem to be a slightly different make. By Koi Manufacturing Co. Never heard of them, but I'm sure they were very expensive. So yeah, there we go. Hope you enjoyed it, and come again.